Hello, I submitted a lawsuit that was defaulted on March 21st of 2024 last year, and I didn't get my money from the United States of America. They keep saying like Japanese pornography through Google LC, YouTube and stuff. And it's going through the homes of the United States of America.
You ever say someone in the United States of America?
They said like Japanese pornography through Google LC and YouTube and shit, and it's going all throughout the United States of America. It's against the 1952 peace treaty of Japan.
Okay. And you're supposed to receive some money.
Yes, it was defaulted on March 21st of 2024. They said that the federal court, and they tried to illegally sanction me because they were trying to send me to prison and stuff for filing that it was coming from whites and Japs and stuff. Sir, just let them win. Okay. Yup. Ah! You know my neck's broken, right? He says neck broke. No, my neck broke. My neck is literally broken. I just see my neck broken, bro. Why'd you keep complaining? You see the symbols on the screen here? You see how it's clear? Alright. So when I go on this device here, the symbols aren't clear. You wanna know why? Again, sabotaged by the Asians. Look. You're getting sabotaged by the Asians in the United States of America if you try to access any language utilizing symbols. Where'd the device go? It's supposed to be over here. Ah! So I got like 600 plus papers to file. Now, they're gonna take, oh my neck. Wait. They're gonna take like some of your currency every time you file a paper. A little more like, it's a system that's just like designed to be repulsive to non-whites and stuff. Like, it's literally taking my money. You're telling the power comes from whites and Japs. And they just gonna run in circle for 365 more days. I've been here like, got for 1,300 plus day Japanese street, just sitting here. So no, I sit here because like the United States of America thinks they're really funny. The United States of America, they so funny that they could actually try to trick a Japanese fencer so that they can rob him like vultures. I'm in the fencing range of the United States of America. There's no point in even moving because they ain't gonna do nothing but shoot me in the head and rob me like vultures. They're just trying to lure me into their spot because like they need me past their security checkpoint so they can hold me hostage and stuff and shoot me in the head and stuff. God, I gotta literally sit there, try to file 5,000 papers, and this shit is gonna go missing. Just like, they do nothing but getting people with guns to walk up to this stuff to gag you. So they... Yeah. Is he gonna drink more coffee? Sure. Why are they just sitting there like that? Because the United States of America under Chinese writing magic tricks for 20 plus years, lying Asians. You don't malform the symbols and operating systems of Android 15 plus. You got crazy font installed instead of true type font. You can't even change it. So now you're looking at malformed symbols instead of like actual like Japanese symbols and stuff. You got malformed symbols like someone doing some fancy ass handwriting. Look worse than my mother handwriting and shit. And you want me to sit there and take that shit from these people when I know they lie their ass off. So all you gotta do is hand over another machine, I whoop their asses. See how that work? But the United States of America want to admit defeat. So they want to admit defeat to a bunch of people that ain't there. They can admit defeat to a bunch of people that ain't there. Sir, move your foot off that. Thank you. So I was in a lot of control systems too. How do I know DP ain't Black Hat hacking is sending signals to the motherboard to make the thing run faster and blow out on its own or something? Because although this machine was 7 years old, it was running Asian software at the time, at all times, on both machines, and that's the problem. Now, when you get to this machine here, all of a sudden, there's just too much, it's already on the paper over there. Like, I keep talking, but I waste my time literally just explaining to dumbass Americans who will shoot me in the head. They see my skin color, they start running in circles. So they see my skin color, they start running in circles. So they were launching people under warfare in the United States of America. Got people launching U.S.A. attacks and shit, running under your asses. 2 people misrepresenting thousands, millions, billions in the United States of America, thinking this shit funny. Now, all I have to do is read 218 million local kill cash show, 218 Japanese textbooks. But these ching chong fuckers, they want to run in circles. They want to be terrorists. And they literally want to hold me hostage. They've been robbing currency from Japanese Fest and Japanese University for over 300 days. And that's where the problem's coming from. So, because I'm literally just sitting here hostage. They want me to do some crazy nigga bullshit. Thinking I'm really gonna grow 2 additional arms out of the side of my back or some shit. And pull some invader shit off. I already filed last year. They do nothing but gag me. So they didn't do anything but took the credentials. They took the credentials of the Japanese professor and started submitting illegal military drafts and illegal jury duty because they didn't want to pay out the Japanese professor his $710 and filed it March 21st, 2024. Sir, well, here's the thing. The cost for regular court is $75,000, but if you take it to federal court, you can get charged $730.10. See how that works? So the lower courts will only be able to pay out $75,000. Federal courts and Supreme Court, they can pay out $730.10 or more. But now the damages amount to over $10 million to obviously the Kingdom of the United States of America. Because they're acting like the signal not going over the United States of America. They say this shit through Google, LC, YouTube constantly and Twitter, X Court. They're acting like Donald J. Trump the only person on the planet. Donald J. Trump not the only fucking person on the planet. You gotta say the Japanese president of the United States of America, but that's a security breach because the Japanese president did not hand over Mina no Nihongo kill cash to the United States of America. No Japanese one. You didn't even give umeboshi. They don't have anything. You just give them medals and just conducted this big bang cracker business transaction. But if I'm over here dying with a broken neck, you gotta tell me to read a book. Well, I can read the book, but I'm not gonna read the book to the wall. I can read the book to the wall now. But if you ran out of resources because a bunch of white and Japanese are attacking you every day, you just ran out of resources, and I gotta call over and tell you I ran out of resources. See how that works? So I read one day, I study one day 16 hours a day. You know, if I have to sit here and do that bullshit because a bunch of white people are raising the fuck, you know, they got the whole thing hostage. They're using weapons of mass control and shit, acting like they not doing anything. Thinking there's some sort of guy-hand ordinance that's gonna make someone stop doing something. But they just told them that they're not gonna sit there and literally hard down try to force me to stop studying Japanese just because their skin color is white. Get them. Sir, So, oh no, I just called 911 over to tell you that, you know, if you change your machine code to Google LLC YouTube system so that you can't actually report these people who are doing this stuff, that they legally filed a lawsuit March 21st, 2024 last year, they filed it for child that was $10. You're gonna change the machine code to systems and then try to run around in circles, hold me hostage for 365 more days. But I already told you I'm a hostage for over, what? 732, that was 95 days. Deal with the hostage Japanese professor. They run around in circles, keep robbing the fucking Japanese professor over and over. That's why you're complaining. So, because they're gonna try to act like you're not doing that when you already did everything. It's just the United States of America, they ran in a circle bleeding him out. They ran from distance. They want to watch him bleed out so that they can ride it like vultures and steal everything. That's all the United States of America is doing. It's fucking obvious as fuck. They hold some tactical scavenger operations and shit. So the United States of America hosts some shadow ops and tactical scavenger operations on Jazzy Professor. They want to hand him currency so he can get the fuck out of there. Got him in effective range of the Americans. So the Americans are fucking vultures. They're lethal as fuck. They get dangerous. They go story writing. He gave calculate the trajectory of sniper shots and shit, and run off, have everyone being violent, and leave other people in a blast radius of your bullshit, turn the whole area gray and shit. Like keep trash talking. Because it's a Jaddy Spencer. They all killed you. Watashi no Mai wa iwa fushi that's what you guys from us. The why you keep trash talking. Cause I told you to get Chinese textbooks and Korean textbooks. Now, you don't need it. If you lose every conflict of disorderly conduct, you can lose every conflict of disorderly conduct. But if I tell you, literally, that we filed a lawsuit last year. But if you said something directly 5 days later, I'm going to sit on my 8 million kill cash shows because, you know, already done programmed logical intelligence systems to or something. And, you know, already caused the damages. You know, already shot the Japanese press in the leg over 1,300 times. You gonna pay me just like you pay them white crackers and them Jap crackers every time something go wrong. They start bitching. Nothing ain't happening, but they can make shit up, make an imaginary delusion and shit. These not over imaginary characters, literally kill people over imaginary characters. And Japanese Special literally tell you that they hold them hostage. And when I read it, like, oh, I don't know if it's possible if it's a Japanese defense. You're holding me hostage. That's why I look like that. Because you're holding me hostage. So that I can call over for Chinese Miami over and over. And then I'll tell you the same thing over and over. I'm a hostage. You're literally a hostage at defense. What do you want me to do? Read a book? Yeah, you can read a book. I was reading a book and it's like they were trying to kill me and shit. Every time I turn the textbook page. Literally every time I turn the Japanese textbook page, it's like these racists were trying to fucking kill me and shit. And they're no fucking slave masters and shit, bruh. So y'all intellectual warlords, control freaks, shadow actors, jackasses, bullet mouths. Y'all ain't nothing but terrorists, criminals and shit. You gotta act like this shit funny. Try to Japanese fest and no talks over one times. Yeah, you realize that shit ain't work. Now you're gonna just hold them hostage and bleed them out. You're gonna take the resources. So, no. The machine just literally just died. It's gone. What do I even do? So like first question on the device here, I already passed over 6 million questions. So you know them Team Trial, they running your asses in circles. They got you running through artificial karma systems, AKS. They're lying their ass off. They got y'all hostage. And now y'all gonna be hostage for good once they lock you out of the systems. Because now when I tell you to get Chinese and Korean textbooks and you don't got it, and they lock you out of the systems, y'all gonna be gone for good. Because then they're gonna be starting conflicts with you while you're gonna be getting electromagnetic pulse. And that ain't gonna be my fault because I already fucking told you that you're losing every conflict of disorderly conduct. Stop here for talking. Why'd you keep telling on us? I'm not telling on you. No. It's a giant beast universe. Look, I can put a giant universe on the screen here. Watch this. Oh, it's black. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. The same Mortal Kombat issue back in the night. All over again. SIA has on the floor, you know, you have to remain silent. What? Really? Now, I got over 600 papers. It's gonna start all that shit real quick. Oh, fuck. I got over 600 papers. It's gonna start all that shit real quick. He's scamming me. He's scamming me. So, oh, you don't have to stop. You can program a system that'll prevent me from pressing a button and say into the software that they're literally sending stuff through the thing. But if it's going throughout the whole United States of America, hosting these intellectual warfare outlets, and it goes all the way through. It's going through the whole territory. The whole United States of America going great and shit. And I don't know what else to fuck to tell you, but that means you better cancel a military draft. You're losing every conflict, letting them run their shit through. You're telling Japanese professor not to teach Japanese to the United States of America because your ass is white and you want the spotlight on your own white asses. When I literally just told you that y'all weren't teaching Japanese or Nihongo to the United States of America, y'all were just running around in circles, drawing out Japanese cartoon everywhere, and brainwashing Americans with fucking Japanese sex and shit. Y'all brainwashing the fuck out of people. And you think I'm gonna sit here and take that shit from you? So it's going throughout every hallway in the United States of America. I ain't gonna listen to you without no currency because you big bang crackers got every system locked up. You got every item. You even started marking metals like Donald J. Trump did. The vocal text, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but if I'm in here working my ass off and a bunch of white and Japs are lying all day, and they were over there shit talking through the machinery, acting like I wasn't gonna catch their ass, and I catch you, logical transit systems too, intelligence detection systems, automated educational systems. You know, I don't want to actually doing shit. Little people, they do zero fucking damage. Everybody around in a circle tell me what the fuck doing shit. So y'all do zero fucking damage. Oh, my neck broke. His neck broke. So, if you go into machine code, you program to use as guy had ordered it. You were writing the output of a Japanese professor yourself, and you weren't even writing the output of his credentials. They were marking credentials, and it was just drag down. Sir, no. When you go, you manually take the statistics out over 732 1095 times, make it look like however you want, and they just sit there tell you they're doing this. But here's the thing. The systems, they went from Google LC YouTube, and they went into export Twitter as well. And that's the problem. Why? Because, you know, I had to toss all those people out that were on that platform because they were like federal government spies and Japanese spies and shit. And they were literally just trying to assassinate me and shit. So I literally tossed them out. So I'm not even going to make a new account. I'm going to toss you out and stay right there in your face. So they don't want to fix the shit. They're in the whole United States of America. Right in circles. Trying to make it look professional. When you're holding currency from a Japanese professor who literally worked his ass off. So the only permanent one now throughout plus a Japanese street. Read more Japanese textbooks than Japanese teachers and professors in Japan itself. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. So that they keep right in front of me. When I literally filed a lawsuit, they were running to the exits when this shit was going straight after their asses. So why the fuck would I be going to the exit when I could knock you out of your position first and just boot you down like, you know, this shit should go straight out of Donald J. Trump right now, because like, you know, if you had shaken a Japanese president of the United States of America without paying out that lawsuit, then, you know, it might be seen as a traitor to the United States of America. That may be treason. That's a 5-year prison charge, right? Really? Yep. Then why are you shit talking? I'm not shit talking. Tell you the United States of America just sitting right there with guns and shit, waiting to rob me. Title savage operations. So, yeah, I already fucking know they just sit there waiting to rob me. So no. We hold it for the United States 5 days. You literally just say he's a hostage. He's going to file terrorist attacks, but you don't want to walk up to the federal government structure without the Navy SEALs there. Like I put on a paper with Navy SEALs intervention if necessary. But Donald J. Trump is demoting the Navy SEAls on the little outlets. You're going to need more than Navy SEAls. You're going to need some other military force in there, because you literally can't go up there and file anything because they got the whole structures compromised. They got the whole United States of America compromised and shit. And that was during the sloppy Joe age, the dark Joe age of the United States of America. So now they got me hostage here. They're gonna be talking about Pride Month and shit. You got a Japanese professor hostage during that shit. And they gonna think this shit real funny when I literally just told you You locked me in a fucking school classroom and forced me to watch a trans documentary. You got me held hostage. You won't give me a single cent because my skin color. No, it's because I'm a Japanese professor, and you know I got everything done. I already done the work. But I'm not gonna sit there and do the work over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to get toppled down by a white or Japanese all day, and start lying because of how it currently looks when they're the ones that single-handedly caused it. Now I call you over for times, but I over and over and over and over and over again to fix it, because I don't know what else to tell you. You want me to read a fucking book? I can read a book, Color Sky. I can read a Minago Kyokash or something. You're right, Shadow Cat. But I can read a book, but here's the thing about reading a book, is that it won't really matter if you could just run through the door with a fucking gun and kidnap me. You run through the door, interrupt me anytime you want, because there's no lock on the door. Look at it. They uninstalled the lock. That's how they do you if you're not skin color white here. They uninstalled the locks with those seals shut. So they want to keep lying on the Japanese press over and over. Let's start talking about Chinese writing magic tricks that have been out in the United States for 20 plus years. Everyone knows what a Chinese writing magic trick is. It has nothing to do with mathematics, memory, science, memory location, and layout, mall, science training weights at which information to the brain, and commemoration weights, bank of intellect, productive parameters, effective final calculations. It don't got nothing to do with it. It's just Chinese writing magic tricks. It's just like when you go squiggle, scraggle, but they go. Oh gosh. Now you better make sure those symbols look clean and neat and tidy and obvious for the whole United States of America to see when they go into technologies. You're not gonna get them crazy font, crazy symbols. You about to get them the real Asian symbols, the real fucking language, and you're not going to take the textbooks hostage right off and start going ching all over the United States of America. Acting like this some cool anime shit. And I just told you I'm not putting up no Japanese fucking cartoons. I called you over Mouydashi's Minami a real Japanese woman. They want to run in circles talking about fucking cartoons and shit. Place cartoons everywhere. So they got Oshinoko and Walmart shelves. And you over here, they gonna just run in circles? So y'all run in circles. Getting whooped by Chinese people, Japs, and Koreans. You're getting whooped by every other territory on the planet because you want to hold Japanese person hostage. So you want to shove a Japanese person in a legal military draft for white slave masters. Slave masters. Red gun. Deacon. The gun made them great. They put crazy shit in the law. You're going to take all the crazy, corrupt, illegal, malicious laws out of the law, but all that imaginary little bullshit. So amendment right to be free from control freak paradigms, as opposed to what Sloppy Joes is trying to write in the law, trying to force, reproductive rates down and shit. Whatever the hell, I don't know what these crazy people are doing. So you got the place hostage. Look at this shit. So, you're not gonna do this to me. You're not. Because here's what happened. It's gonna rebound right back up to the United States of America. The United States of America gonna think that they can say a third party. I filed against Google, LC, YouTube, because their service is going throughout the whole United States of America, and they're the ones hosting the material, they're hosting the intellectual value. They're the ones getting the currency off of sitting it through your machines. That's why I filed against them. So, because when you got illegal laws, the stuff is not real laws, and you write in a law book, and you run around in circles and wonder why people are complaining. When you write something that's not a law in a law book, and then people tell you it's not a law. Why? Oh, don't worry. They were gonna run at me with an assault rifle or a gun, kidnap me, and try to make me lift boxes. Then you hear sexual accusation on American Gene, and you're like, oh. What? Where I can't understand this. If you can't understand this, then let me the fuck go. Because I don't want to hear your crazy asses talking about Pride Month all fucking year. And then I say, man, you got me held hostage. Hostage. So hostage. Sir. The symbols are clear there. You got your tone, honey. Don't put over that document. They're gonna steal your stuff. That's right, she told producer. Symbols are clear here. You can even think about using fonts like this. Symbols are clear and Google LC YouTube systems. But when I go into the application here on the device here, you got crazy font, and it don't look like Asian symbols, look like, so I just scrabble all over my damn screen and start shitting out their ass on the paper or something. And that's the difference. There's a huge fucking difference. They're intentionally deterring Americans, the whole United States of America, from learning Asian language because they want to be racist as fuck. Why keep complaining? Who's complaining? Him. Well, he said about he called over and over, tell you about these things, but I already filed. I got had out more paper to file. Because they gagged me. They gagged me. Look, dude's literally in a casket. This is a keyboard at his knees. A box. So you call this a bed? It's a workstation. It's a look. Look at what these white niggas doing to. Look at what whites do to non-whites here in the United States of America. They do this to you. Look. And you go here. And this is the wall. Look. You do this to white people. You don't do this to white people. Look. That's the wall. And this is me. Look. They don't do this to white people. Now they gonna try to keep Lana Jack Fencer. Look at this. This little Jack Fencer. You just sitting here. Getting lied on by a bunch of white people. So no, they gonna just run in a circle. Look. Everybody got tricks. It's all the paper there already. All I gotta do is go to the place and file it in the Supreme Court. So you can't give them dirty tricks and start deleting shit and moving information around. Cause I submitted motion to oppose, seal, and otherwise limit inspection of the case record. Because I did legally file that they were doing the stuff. So now if they want to run around keep hosting the stuff, because it's being hosted, it's publicly visible, it can't be visible at all or advertised at all for any second. So, introducing the K debater protocols is right there. It's right there in the package. Really? Yep. Legally speaking, it's just a pillow. Put you to sleep real quick. Damn. Have fun. So I gotta take a piss. You know, all that coffee. Why keep calling? Cause I'm a hostage. You think a hostage not gonna call you over and over until you get out? I'm a little hostage. You holding me hostage. So you can't have non-whites living like cavemen, expecting them to fire at Chinese people when the Chinese people haven't even done anything. Is the United States of America doing stuff to non-whites. Now, you're gonna have to fix, they're gonna have to sign out of the military job, because this is just Japanese offensive. You hold them hostage, you hold the currency. You can't just endlessly hold the Japanese offensive currency hostage. And then try to ride out here with a gun. Talk about some other stuff. Cause I just talk over you, just like you talk over him like that. See how that works? You got military style aggression, military style language, using military style aggression on civilians, classified military intelligence, playing the torture, manipulation, get the pigs do whatever the fuck you want. And you gonna run around, pull these tricks off over and over. So no, you could do it over and over, but eventually someone's gonna say that you were pulling off these tricks. You got classified torture and shit on civilians and shit. Made them do whatever the hell you want. So you were pre-programming the output of a person's whole life, story writing and life writing. Those are legal charges right there in a profile information diagram there. Really? Yep. Now, here's the thing. If I'm here living like a caveman, and Takashi Minami is over there, doing whatever they what? Now, then I'm gonna call you and go, hey, you can't put a Japanese special one Fujizoha in the military draft without Takashi Minami in the military draft as well. That's illegal. Sabetsu Teki Tori Atsukawa Kinshi. We can't military draft Takashi Minami. Quick, drop the Japanese professor. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna hold a grenade. We're gonna hold a grenade on your ass. No, here's the thing. Amara brought out Chinese textbooks, Korean textbooks. The more that reduces your one-time readiness. That's all I was doing. So here what's gonna happen. What? Gotta get another cup of coffee. Really? You just drunk? Don't worry about it. What do you want to do? Yep. Damn. Cut it. Oh. Why did you get? Oh, because if you want to see Tiny Miami, you gotta have held hostage here. Talking about Pride Month. I wonder what's the problem. I wonder what's the problem. You can't hold you hostage in Pride. That's not. You can't literally hold the Chinese defense hostage. Talk about Pride Month. Oh, like they even try to use the presidential seat of the United States of America to do this shit. You literally can't hold people hostage. They don't want to participate in Pride, but they don't want to participate in Pride Month. They don't want to participate in training trap month. Because and I tell you that, that's really fucking offensive. People ain't even got no fucking war and shit. You talk about transvestites. Yeah, I bet you don't go to white people in education institutions, lock them in classrooms, and force them to watch trans documentaries for 4 fucking hours, talking about graduation credits and stuff. You don't go to white people and do this. You just go straight to non-whites. Then you go lower the reproductive rate of flat out population and shit. So right there on the paper that if you think you gotta keep letting these remote location attacks and stuff, then someone's not gonna catch on to it. They got the whole page for you. I'm just trying to file it, but they keep taking my money every time I file something. Nothing you do will work. What? You can't get out of there. I gotta pee. Really? Nah, I already got pee though. Oh, Pete, though. Pronounce the whole word, bro. Oh no. Pronounce the. I have to pee though. Oh, thank you. Whoa, damn. So now you white niggas, you gonna come back over here. You gonna take that pedophilic shit off the papers here because you're gonna have to remove those documents. And you're gonna have to get incinerated or something real quick because now I'm about to go over and tell you to lose every kind of disorderly conduct. Because I tell you that, I don't recall any pedophiles in this area. And I told you about Tiny Miami. And you can literally see this shit here that you're gonna have to take the shit off the paper because that's really illegal. You can't pre-charge people for stuff they ain't do. That's illegal. So y'all ain't nothing but assassins. Y'all assassins. That's why when you got your shit, it's gonna say on the paper that you're assassins. You put people at the intellectual killing point long before they even do anything, and you just run over with guns and stuff. Framing non-whites in the United States of America, use weapon to control illegal intellectual prison systems. You're pre-charging people, you ain't nothing but assassins. Now get the fuck out of my side of that shit. Go. I gotta pee. Press the button. coffee.
ではどうかな。すっごく素敵だね。悪くないんじゃないかな。
そうだね。きっと喜んでくれると思う。
よーし、そう決まったらみんなで出発だ。
It's not. No, move. Thank you. Yeah. There's light bulb here.
風を切れたら何がしたかな。君や世界を一歩越えてまた一歩。夢と手振り飛ばすけど揺らしながら迷い込んだ君の中。甘い言葉。
So if you do that same thing every time I look at the Giant Facebook page, I'll do the same thing every time you appear, so let them up in the system. Now get out of my sight, lying bitches. Yep.
外広がる愛はまるで謎ね。君は私に不安が押し寄せて弱とした
Got the whole bag for you. Look, so they're gonna make it illegal to prison out people. What? Where'd you go? They're gonna try to, as this starting like ammunition. Now if you would turn final ass, but all you have to be able to turn final delivery laws right there in the documents. But every turn final ass because you're a threat, it's gonna return final. That's gonna be that. You don't prison out by the non-whites before reading daddy textbook. Okay. When the last time you ever ran to the white jab person was playing fucking Mario? That Legend of Zelda. They get called anime codes with anime in Japan and Zelda. That when the last time they arrest you. So you don't go to a judge professor. They're spitting out teams call Americans fucking stupid in your own territory. Run around like you gonna take that shit from you. Well, you literally got your shit all over the United States of America. So no, your shit was already all over the United States of America. You could go back to Grand China 3 if you want. They gonna pull you out of fucking territory. You going right back over here and go work your ass off just like everyone else that you ripped off. So just like you do Jack Spencer, they gonna pull your ass right back out over here. They're gonna say you did this much damages, you don't have to pay that off. Yeah. Trying to pick you up and still have one accidents of education. Get wrecked. Really? to make academics great again. Now it's still in my life. The symbols don't look like that when I go on the device. Now you think I'm fucking stupid? It's the same line over and over. You think I'm effing stupid? It's this line over and over and over.
I don't wanna say goodbye. Baby, 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 'cause I'm not time. So many days that twilight. Bless me, so sorry that I couldn't buy. 'Cause you could take it again on a holiday. はしゃぎすぎてね、どうない愛。待ち合わせの街角からちょっぴり君であちこちへと目を移して。夢みたいな今でいたいこのまま大丈夫ない甘くない
So he gonna try to do something, my neck broke. And he gonna try to do something else, my vocal cords will go out. So it don't matter what you do, you're gonna have to pay up anyways. Cause I can't do anything. See how that works? Y'all be hot. I'm gonna make them turn that up. You're gonna have to do something original. You know, right after you come back over here, you work off for damages. Because with 10 million to 117 destroying the United States of America, you might have to work off for damages. And then after that, you have so much time and certain amount of years to serve off. About the equivalent of jobs 300 plus days. And then after you do all that, they're gonna go right back over and they tell you you still have $710 to pay off. Then they're gonna recalculate the charges where to see what day in between. Just like they do to white people. Really? Yep. Said just like they do to white people. Yep. Just like they do to white people. Just like they do to white people. So it says the United States of America took James Facial officials on hostage. Send a package other than time should not be concert tickets or parents should not be concert tickets. It says you sent something other than time should not be concert tickets. And you hold the James Facial hostage. And then it says here, they believe Cardell would be forced around now that they 79 great Cardell's here. They have been a false hope with stuff or the best that would take children she would be brought against China. While a slave master of the U.S.A. imposed on the suppliers of the company, those who fought to put in delusional imaginary of actual new age of religious society in the U.S.A. over China. Let's go beauty. Well, ready to over and some blazing bulls, saviors of the cat. Slave master U.S.A. racist, backstabbing crackers. We've only wanted to fuck on the Japs in the first place. They want to fight guns down. One Saturday situation operation for unknown, not stated reasons. Primarily someone on their big operating gun weapons. Or their parameters and action deals of a conflict. Tear down into one's operation that cause failure or death. And it's awesome. To escape or flee danger. My favorite film. Who I love it. This only time. Only little job versus Korea's Asian Hongo. You they gotta look on the one little quick, trying to give your spooks to your hollow wing. They are held like a great reaper. They are the cross like that Christian reaper. And you gotta boil your hole on that black ass crow. Don't know where to go, like an ass Jim Crow. You don't got no teeth, yeah, your ass is ain't never grow. And your mother loves clothes, your ass ain't gonna never go. China owns you, China owns everyone, China owns everything. Man, China, your mother China goes with the people love. That how Americans raise a cat and learn Japanese. Not that Japanese person look like he's eating crap meat. Yeah, United States America so that we need. Oh damn gay, you gonna call the police. I'm white, I'm right, you're dying, look like you don't fight. Tonight I die, don't like, don't die. No got no mind, don't fly me outside. Your remake, fat as the land, you're bland, you a man, a tyrannic ape, king of the hunger. Yeah, that, yeah, on that cliffhanger. But yeah, fat gon' go coconuts. Your ass smell like a struggle, dicks murder in a jungle. Yeah, hair lies weird from the trees. But I'll get stung by the yellow ass bees. Yo, shut the fuck up! You don't get no Japanese queens. You get Malvada Princess Grass jeans. And let me pick up this paper here. Oh, my neck. I can't turn left to look at this paper. Oh, I dropped it again. Fuck. It's gonna say something about how the whites, and people like, no, they start coming up to the Japs or something. But I couldn't quite hold it because my fucking neck is actually broken. I might have to pick it up again. It might get dirty. Oh! Oh, fuck. My neck. Wait. Try to bend over. Oh, wait. I'll eat it later. My neck feels a little broken. Very broken. Let's read this again. Who's that guy? This only color. Really try to spark the fish. Keep it out like I'm gonna tell you. And that didn't play. I'll take one notification. That bit was great. Call you. What am I saying? Yeah. Dead on side. Clear. Yeah, T-code. Then you got a T-code. Find all directions. What's this? Good day for. Get some water, bro. What's this? That can't be coffee. Yo. Oh, take the habits. Two. So we're gonna make her a light bulb. Because I got a light in here. I'm supposed to leave my jacket shit with no light. That white is pretty as fuck. It's so racist. Put your elbow. Right up. Look. So how the hell you gonna force me to trade my time like I already deserve it left the pocket? Assault rifle against Chinese when the other one's doing this shit. What the fuck? No, I hold that shit because you know what I'm talking about trademark infringement when you hold guns. So you gonna take a white gun cracker ass and you gonna hold your own trademark guns, don't fight your own trademark battles. Because you have a right to your own weaponry. You have a right to it. I don't have a right to the weapon. So you gonna fight your own battles. So I don't know what else to tell you, but if you get crazy as fuck, you gonna get crazy as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, you better hold me for hostage. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm a hostage. Yeah. So I'm not gonna take input from you. Give it up too much. They're not gonna take no input because I'm gonna see the input, you're gonna make sure blow that shit over before you cut the shit out. Make it go silent. You're like you got your fast shit, you're gonna turn your shit silent too. So every time you start talking about that pressure, there'll be some bulky ass security officer around the corner like a fucking trap in a assault rifle out there waiting to wait on that double sights. I don't want to go now. Everybody can try to find side. You don't already give a shit. You know your ass lying. Yeah. Fine. Thank you. 誠にありがとうございます。
冬のビーナス、冬はビーナス、
うわ
ガラスの
うわDead on sight. clear.